Andre, we're in week 7 already. I can't believe it.
Wacky NFL, it is.
Sad NFL, it is. I haven't felt a year like this in a while where everyone is up for the task of winning it all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good teams. And when those teams lose, like a Philly, a Detroit, a Buffalo, it's panic town.
Yeah.
It's people are just like, oh no, our team is shit again.
That's been mostly Buffalo Bills Twitter today. The Lions didn't feel like they freaked. Lions fan base wasn't as in disarray.
Yeah.
Kansas City's now back though. We can attest to it, right? They're back. I think they're good.
I don't know if I like that or not though.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
They're back though. I mean, in the power rankings, in most people's power rankings, they're in the top 3.
Yeah, 3-3 record, or
exactly.
3-3.
Well, people see the momentum though, and they see the shift, and they see that they're getting healthier, they're playing better football. So I understand it, but it's a long season though.
Yeah,
for everybody, it's a long
tough start
too. For us too. Let me just go over my numbers, which bad
week for the Fumbling the Bag crew. I think this is our first altogether losing week of the year.
Oh my gosh, man!
So go over it. Shame us.
Yeah, I shamelessly went 0 for 4. I went 7-8 overall. So overall, I'm 44, 47, and 2. Money picks overall, I'm 9. Oh, sorry about that. I am 9-11. Yeah,
9-11. Yeah. Great.
9-11.
Great day. For me, 1-2 last week. Still 15-6 on the year, I believe it's correct for me. And then altogether, I think all the picks I've given are like one game over 500. Yeah, 47, 46. So treading water.
Mystery Man. He's
Mystery Man.
13-12. He went 2-3 in his money picks for week 6. He's overall 13-12.
Yeah, so we're skirting along. We're near the halfway point of the year, and I know in my heart I have about 3 more good weeks in me, and then it goes all downhill. After about week 10, I'm like, shit. Thanks for anyone who's sticking along with us as well. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. We will continue to try and bring content at our most available convenience. I'm not going to say it's going to be all the time, but you'll at least get this show, and we're going to try and give you some other stuff. Because, I got nothing going on this winter. Maybe I can entertain myself, Andre, and some of y'all.
We got content coming, man. The NBA is coming up.
Go Pistons.
I think we may, when the World Series comes around, why not do a World Series show? Maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we talk. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, I guess we can say the Dodgers are winning again for 15 minutes straight.
Dodgers.
Otani. Gambling. Otani. He gambled. We know he did. It's cool. He's the best ever.
He's one of the best. Though.
He's one of the best I've ever seen.
True. I won't argue with you there.
But he gambled, and that's cool.
Yeah.
For a gambling podcast, we think that's really cool, and all players should gamble. We all condone that, right? Malik Beasley, he should be able to gamble.
And he still hasn't gotten signed by anybody.
No, he hasn't. He's like a wet blanket to people. Don't want to sleep with him. Anyways, do we have any juice for our locks of the week?
Yes.
On Thursday night, that is.
Oh, Thursday.
Because I got nothing for Pittsburgh Cincy.
I'm not touching it.
Bug-eyed Aaron Rodgers. He's probably going to win the division this year. So get ready for people to start gassing him up as the 4-time MVP and that just to get knocked out in round 1.
Right.
Going to be great.
Surprisingly, he hasn't gotten hurt yet. So I'm thinking that the offensive line is
they're
doing a bad job right
They're
now.
holding up, yeah.
Okay.
They haven't played crazy competition either, though. That'll change later in the year when they got to play teams like, let's see, they did play the Vikings already. They haven't played Green Bay yet. Haven't played Detroit yet. I believe they played the Bills again. We'll see. We'll see with them.
Hey,
and they got to play.
More power to them.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to play Baltimore when Lamar's healthy and possibly Joe Burrow healthy, so they can play spoiler on them.
Okay.
So nothing for me on that. We'll talk about the lean later. Actually, we'll just say now, Pitt, give me the -5.5. Sure, Devil's number.
I'm taking Cincy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm just taking Cincy.
Joe Flacco time, that's why.
Yeah, Flacco looks better.
I like that Tomlin was questioning why they would do that. Because I want to give Dylan Gabriel the helm and lose 14 games again, other number one pick. What are you thinking?
Well, I think eventually Sanders is going to get in there, though.
That too, yeah. I want to see him get a chance at this point.
At least give him a chance, Why did you sign him? Why'd
we draft him?
Yeah,
give him a chance. And Dylan Gabriel hasn't been nothing to write home about, so again, give him a chance.
Exactly.
So, God, none of us were really reigning champions last week, but I won one. Me and Dre went 1-6 combined, so I guess I'll start it off.
Well, no, I'm a 0-4.
Yeah, I won one.
Mystery man.
I won one. I got one on the board.
Okay,
got one on the board. It was the layup that was the Rams Baltimore. And it was
0-4.
Yeah, and the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck you.
Gosh, man.
We won't talk about that in the Buffalo Bills. My eyes are on you, but it's not over. The internet thinks it's a meltdown, but that's week to week. It's overreaction. We're at overreaction point of the season.
It's just like my paycheck. Week to
week, yeah. Yeah, me too, man. Can't wait for my bills to come out.
Oh, man.
We'll have to talk about that next week because I'm busy next Tuesday as well. So
okay,
we'll have to figure that out. Maybe the show will happen on Monday night or something. We'll see, guys.
Hey, that'll work.
Anyways, first pick of the week for me. I hate to go back to a team I hate, but I'll take Kansas City 11.5. I liked what I seen. I think they're one of the best teams again, and I think Vegas sucks. I don't care that they beat Tennessee.
Listen, the ball is starting to move for them, and I agree with you. And that was one of my money picks too. I got it at 12.5. You got it at
11.5. Yeah, take the 11. Yeah, we'll take 11.5 there.
Take the 11.5. I'm gonna stick to my 12.5 just because.
You think it's gonna rise?
Well, no. I'm just saying. I wrote down 12.5.
Honor system.
The honor system.
Honor system.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the honor system too.
And I like that number anyway. I think they win this game by at least a touchdown.
It's going to be a 12-pointer, and you're going to be like, damn it.
Right.
I mean, you can talk about it next week. It's good content.
But Geno is just throwing the hell out of the ball as far as interceptions are concerned. So I don't trust Las Vegas. Now, Las Vegas did win their game last week, and I had them just regular pick. I felt like they were going to win, but Las Vegas sucks, though. They really do. Yeah,
Vegas sucks, and honestly, Tennessee, that might be the only game they win against. That was the Cardinals all year long, so they don't impress me with what I've seen. That O-line is terrible. I don't think Alex Kappa shouldn't be a starting NFL lineman. I have my problems with Kansas City as a whole, but I think they're still a great team at this moment in time. I'll take 11.5.
Yes.
Both locks.
That's
a lock. All right. I only have one other, Dre. Please amuse me with your next pick.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Tennessee because the New England-Tennessee game, I have New England at -7 as my next money pick.
Whew. I didn't say Tennessee wouldn't cover. That's where I lean. So
I like to cover. I think New England has momentum, on their side too. Tennessee is a bad team. I know I'm expecting a lot from New England, but I like them. I believe they can cover this particular game.
Was it Patriots bye week last week? I don't even remember.
No. They
who the fuck did they play?
Let's see. I can tell you this.
Yeah, I gotta look now too. I'm like, who the hell did they play? Oh, they played New Orleans. Yeah, stinker game. They won by 6. Yep, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yep, all comes back to me because I didn't view too much football this last week, and then every game I've watched, all of my teams lost. I'm going through some shit right now. Stayed up till 1 a.m. to watch the Tigers. I'm going through it. And then I talked to myself, they can't beat the Blue Jays. Oh, Seattle's up 2-0 on the Blue Jays. Great. Yeah. We could have been going to the World Series.
Seattle scored 10 runs on the Blue Jays yesterday.
Yeah, it was
last night.
Yeah.
I think Detroit, that would have been a good series, I believe. I believe Detroit could have made that series interesting.
Yeah, it'd been 1-1 maybe. We would have lost one. Detroit things.
Tigers.
Then I watched stupid MSU lose by like 40 to UCLA. That was terrible. Hurt my soul. I took a nap at halftime because I said I can't watch this. I'm tired. Tired of losing.
Then Michigan lost too to
Then
USC.
Michigan lost.
Notre
I
Dame
don't mind
plays them,
that.
by the way, too, this weekend. It's a big game.
Oh,
too.
the USC Notre Dame game. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the rivalry, it's usually not in the middle of the season, though. But
Yeah, and usually
it is
Notre
what it
Dame
is.
kicks the shit out of them. So
Yeah, this is a big game because USC is I don't know if they're undefeated, but like Notre Dame has to win at least one more game against a ranked team in order to make this this championship bid. I mean, and they have to go undefeated as well. They have to win out too. So it's going to be an interesting game. But it's a lot of interesting games in college football too.
couldn't tell you. I just watch MSU lose every week. It's awesome. I would take MSU to lose by 100 every week. If you can find those lines, they're out there. I think that team's pathetic. They don't have a pass rush. Fire John L. Smith. Michigan's going to have some trouble, too. I think they might get into the playoff, not do much more than that.
Well, I think in order for them to get into the playoff, they'll have to beat Ohio State because they already lost 2 games.
Yeah, Oklahoma. But they lost to good teams, losing to Oklahoma.
They did.
And then losing last week to USC. It's not the end-all, be-all.
Yeah, they could sneak in.
You sneak in with 3 losses. They're Michigan.
They're Michigan.
They get preferential treatment.
They'll get the benefit of the doubt. I think even if they
Disgusting.
play Ohio State tough, I think they could mess around and get in.
Yeah. At least Penn State won't be in. That's good news.
I know, right?
Yeah, R.I.P. James Franklin. I know that had to hurt, losing to Northwestern.
I knew it was going to happen, though. Not in the middle of the season, but I knew it was going to happen eventually.
Oh, at least he has a cleaner record than Joe Pa or what was the other guy, Sandusky.
True.
So, I mean, at least he can leave with that. No natty, but at least he's not a predator, so shout out to him for that.
Right.
That we know of. Hey, I
immoral.
can't,
Not that we know
it's
of,
going to
right.
come out in like 3 weeks like, damn it again. Penn State. I mean, you know about Micah Parsons with that stuff too. Like, Penn State's a pretty wild place.
It is, man.
Shame on them. Go green, go white.
You mentioned the Lions. I know that you don't have a money pick on the Lions.
Oh, I don't. That's the last game I get. That's my other pick this week. It's a Monday night game.
Okay.
It's not the Lions, guys. I'm taking Tampa Bay 5.5 on the road against the Lions. It's not that I don't think the Lions can win. You got JV offense versus JV defense with how banged up both teams are. I think it's a field goal game, either or. I'll take Tampa Bay with the points.
You know what? This is not a money pick for me at all, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you who I like. I like Tampa Bay as well. I think Mayfield is the truth. Their team is decimated as far as injuries are concerned too.
He's carrying the team.
He's carrying the team. I'm not saying they'll win this game because I still think Detroit will win, but I think Tampa Bay covers. I think Mayfield will make a few plays. Make this game interesting.
I like if you wanted to bet a future, Baker Mayfield MVP is not the worst thing I've seen at like plus 470 to maybe 520.
You got me thinking. I might put a couple dollars on that.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because his competition is Allen and Mahomes in that category, and I'm just like, yeah, can I see Patrick Mahomes winning again? Yeah,
of course.
And Josh Allen hasn't played up to standard. He just plain and simple, he hasn't played great. But also, the teams are catching on to kind of how to contain him with those 5-man sets, bringing in 5. Just be like, hey, play a spy at the very least, because you've seen that last night against Atlanta. Team that blitzes the most in the league. Oh, we don't have a game plan for him. Okay. Josh Allen's running around like an idiot. Great.
Yeah, I mean, it was. We'll talk about that game too, but it was. That game was. It was very frustrating, especially if you're a Buffalo fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could have. Atlanta played well though too. I'm like,
yeah, and it's not like the Bills couldn't win.
Right,
it's not that they couldn't have. They were knocking on the door a little bit here and there.
They got back in the game second half. You know? And they adjusted their defense.
Yeah,
and they just didn't make enough plays, but they could have won that game though. You're right.
Yeah.
So last but not last but not least, but the mystery man, he also took Tampa Bay.
And last week we all had locks on Dallas. We all lost on that. So here we go again. Well, you leaned it, so it's not triple locks central.
Right. So let me give you my last money.
By all means.
And that is going to be the under in the New York Giants Denver game. Under 40.5.
Yeah, I like that.
This is going to be a defensive game. I think, well, on Denver's side anyway. I think they'll be able to stop the Giants. And Denver's not really a high-scoring team, so
no, not that I've seen.
Right,
and both front sevens are 2 of the best in football. I can easily attest to this being like yeah, this would be like on my gold standard of like under over picks. I like a good under.
I like the under at 40.5. If you can get that number, if it goes up, it's much better for you. But I do like this one, though.
One question before we go to general picks. Do you think Cam Scatabo could pass a concussion protocol test just normally?
Well, hey, I've heard some stories, so he probably could.
I don't think he can. I think his brain's so scattered already.
Already, though,
the CTE is going to be crazy when we study his brain.
Tell me what you had told me earlier today.
Oh, there's a video of it. I'll show you it. I'll get my phone out a little bit as we go to break here in a second. I'll show you it. He's hitting his head on a brick wall before a game, and his whole team's just watching by as he's smashed like he's like a ram smashing his head. Yeah.
So he probably was doing this in high school too. And brought it to college.
Yeah,
they probably told him don't do that anymore in the NFL once he got here.
He's probably still doing it. And he's rubbing heads with Jackson Dart. I mean, it's gonna be electric.
Hilarious.
It's gonna be electric, dude. I love what I see in New York, even though I hate them as a team.
Yes, because they have like you said, they have one of the best defensive lines, in the land right now. I think they'll get better. They'll get more players. They're going to compete for that division in a year or two, or maybe the Super Bowl, like you said.
Found it right here.
Oh, my goodness. He's literally... He's not doing it that hard, though. But
he's still doing it. He's getting his neck right, dude. That's what he says.
Hey, do some of those neck weights.
Yeah.
Neck weight thing.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
I just hate that exercise.
Yeah, that's going to hurt you.
It hurt.
That shit ain't right. All right, we're going to move it on to general picks for you guys.
Let me give you all of the mystery man's picks too, money picks.
Oh,
he
yeah,
has the LA Rams at -3. He has Philly at -2.5. He has Indianapolis at +1.5, and of course Tampa Bay at +5.5.
Yep, and we will bring all of our picks to you in a moment. Anyways, we gotta go over all these games. This is our duty, our civil duty, to give you all 272 leans for the NFL season plus the playoffs.
Plus the P-offs.
If you've made it this far, again, subscribe to the channel. We need you guys to put us out there. Put us on. Anyways, Thursday night, I'm on Pittsburgh, I guess, 5.5.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's fine. Rams going to London to play the Jags. I'm glad London just houses the Jags now. That's kind of cool.
Oh, right.
Jags 3-point dog here. I'll take the Jags.
Hey, I got a joke. Jacksonville, they have their own, we'll say blue house, like Dallas had their White House at the in Dallas.
Yeah.
Where they just do everything. I'm just saying, London, they always play in London.
They always, that's their house.
That was a bad joke, but you know what I mean.
I didn't get it.
They live there.
Maybe I'm.
Maybe I'm not Dallas though. When they had their White House, Michael Irvin bought a house right by the practice facility, I guess.
Okay.
Well, probably a few players bought the house, and they was just partying, doing drugs, having sex with women, And I guess somebody found out about it. The owner, Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like, yeah, I gotta, He didn't really say to slow it down because they were winning. You know what I mean? But I think the public had found out about it too because police were coming there.
What works.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. So yeah,
that's awesome.
It works.
Yeah. That's probably
it'll work for Jacksonville and London.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good there. So yeah, I like them there. And it sucks because I really like the Rams this year as a team.
I do.
But yeah, you can't go to London without taking this fat L. Sorry, Rams.
Hey, I got Jacksonville to cover that.
Yeah, sorry, mystery man.
Right.
Pats, Tennessee, we both went over. You were Pats -7. I'm Tennessee +7. Philly going on the road to Minnesota. I'll take Philly -2.5. They'll get it right this week. Even though out of a bye, man. Minnesota out of a bye.
That's out of a bye, right. I'm going to take Minnesota at +1.5. Until Philly can, show me that they've gotten things together, I'm not going with Philly, And especially with this type of spread, this is it's a pick 'em basically. Yeah. I mean, so Vegas don't feel that great either.
Yeah, and you seen what happened with the Bills? 4.5. It went 3.5 to 4.5, and Atlanta outright won.
Yeah,
and they were off a bye week, going to play what was presumably one of the best two teams. That was not Philly or Buffalo. You know what I mean? So yeah, I could see Minnesota winning in that game. Does JJ come back this week?
Probably not. I mean, I think they're gonna stick with Who is it? I forget.
It's Carson Wentz, man.
It's Carson.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what?
Is J.J. McCarthy a bust if he doesn't play for like 2-3 years? Like, just hurt all the time? Like, you just get the tag. You just get the tag of injury bug.
Injury prone, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, when he comes back, he's going to have to, like, play better.
Yeah.
I know he's still a rookie, but they expect him to do more things than what he's done. You know what? I forgot Carson Wentz is quarterbacking. I'm taking Philly.
You're taking Philly. All right, we're all on Philly then. That's
Philly.
fair.
Bad.
I don't mind it, yeah.
I made a faux pas there.
Garbage bowl of the week. Jets going to play Carolina. Carolina's 3-3 for the first time in like 1,300 days, I believe. They're 500 for the first time in like 3-4 years now. So
I like that stat.
We will give them 1 week of being 500 or better, and also in the off season they're always 500. But we're gonna go with current season.
Right.
Give me the Jets getting their first win of the year. Give me the +2.5.
I'm gonna take the Jets too, man. I think they're primed, and it's about time that they get on.
It's gonna happen eventually. Yeah,
the victory.
We're gonna sit on this for about 6 more weeks until they get one.
They gotta get it, man.
Let's see. The Who Will Get Fired Bowl. Miami going on the road to Cleveland. Miami 2.5-point dogs here on the road. I'll take Miami. McDaniel needs his job more than Stefanski. And Stefanski can't really get fired, I don't think. Like, they're just an inept organization.
I'm going to say Cleveland, only because they're playing at home. The dog pound is going to go crazy on Miami.
If fans are even showing up at this point.
If they show up, you're right.
I guess they will. It's week 7. I'd say by week 12, it's like, okay, am I really showing up to this?
I think Cleveland is one of the better sports towns.
Yeah, they're diehards.
They're
diehard.
So I think they're showing up. They're mad as hell, but they're showing up.
Yeah, bags on their head.
Yeah.
Do you think fans will be trading the bag? I seen this last week. I forgot what game it was. It was depending on who had the ball. They were trading whoever was winning, whatever team was losing. They were trading the bag over the guy's head.
Yeah,
I know one of the teams I think was Cleveland. I don't know.
Man.
I have to look. Maybe it was Miami. It was one of those really shitty games, and they're just switching the bag back and forth depending on who was winning and losing.
There's hope for Cleveland though, because we seen how New Orleans got out of their funk. Detroit is presently, out of their funk. They haven't won a Super Bowl yet, but you know what I mean. They're competitive. So and Cleveland has been competitive in the late '80s, I'd say.
Baker Mayfield won their last playoff game for them. Let's forget, and then they threw him to the side. So are they cursed? Quite possibly.
We can move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. Another shitty game. New Orleans going on the road to the Bears, mentioning that. Devil's number 5.5. I will take the Bears 5.5. Big emotional win.
Yes.
Big win here. Keeps them in the division, and it's New Orleans. I don't think highly of them.
Well, New Orleans played pretty tough last game. They didn't win, though.
They do that every week, it feels like. Yeah. So eventually they're going to
spreads. This 5.5 is the devil's number, like you said.
They're going to start getting the brakes beat off them at some point, right?
I know, right? I don't like them traveling to Chicago and trying to cover a spread like that. I mean, just trying to, not win by more than 6. So I'm going to take Chicago as well.
Yeah,
I think Chicago has some momentum going.
The only saving grace of New Orleans could be like Mr. Unlimited or something. We got to get him somewhere. He's got to play by the end of the year. Let's keep it fucking pushing. We got 5-6 more games to go over, and we're out of here for the week, guys. New York Giants going on the road to Denver. We already talked about the over-under. We both like the under in this game a lot. Andre locked it in. Young Rich didn't lock it in, but I like the +7 from the Giants this week. Cam Scatterbo going to run through a wall for you.
I'm going to take Denver. I think they put the young rookies back in their places with their defense. I think they cover this. This was almost a money pick for me. But I was a little overzealous with Denver.
Yeah,
I think they covered that.
Yeah, I think Giants are going to be a very big public dog this week just because everyone's in love with the Cam Scatterbo thing. I'm even getting a kick out of it, making jokes about the guy headbutting walls. Well, it's not a joke. He really was headbutting the wall before
He was. I saw it. I saw it, folks. My own 2 eyes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's talk about a good team, though. Your Colts are going on the road to the Chargers, man. They're 1.5-point dogs in this game, and I love the Colts here. I think that line on the Chargers is depleted. They're down their 3 best O-linemen.
Yeah.
I don't
You know what though?
Oh, yeah, please inform me.
Well, the Colts scared me last week. I know it's week to week, and they may have had a bad game, but Brissett was killing them, man.
Game plan, man. I think it was game planning.
Yeah.
Me and you both kind of attributed to that.
Yeah, they weren't prepared for Brissett to play. You know what? Yeah, I'll take the Colts because the Chargers do have a lot of injuries on that offensive line.
Yeah, and Zaire Franklin gonna get a sack or 2 this week. He's the man.
Now Herbert. I haven't been keeping up with Herbert. I know the offensive line is not playing well. There are a lot of injuries. How has he been playing?
He dealt for 3 games. They went 3-0. Everyone put them in their top 5 in their power rankings. They suck again. It is what it is, man. I thought, like I told you, beginning of the year, Denver, I think, is one of the best teams in that division. I think they have to be the ones to take the throne from Kansas City this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if that happens. So we'll see early in the year, but, can't count Kansas City out of that division.
Right.
But I think I can count the Colts or Chargers out of it. I think the Colts are going to be in a battle for their division as well all year.
I'm taking the Colts in this game. I am going to take them.
Yep, me too. Go Colts. I don't know if you guys got like a saying.
So, hey, y'all should go back to last week's show. I had my Colts T-shirt on. If y'all didn't see that.
Bolts down. I know bolts down. I don't know if there's like
Colts
Colts up.
Colts up.
Bolts down, Colts up. There we go.
Let's go.
Speaking of Arizona, they're back at the memorial for Charlie Kirk this week. The good old, was it State Farm Stadium? Where they haven't won since, the thing happened, by the way.
Does it continue?
Yeah, they play Green Bay this week, and Green Bay 6.5-point road favorite. We don't know if Brissett's going to be the QB again, but 6.5 kind of tells me that is going to be the case. I'll take Green Bay in this situation. They're going to game plan for it effectively.
I believe that is true. I can't do Arizona anymore. I don't care. I just can't. I can't.
Hurts to say, don't it?
Yeah, it does. And I'm not a Green Bay fan at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have respect for them, but I don't care too much for them. I'm going to take Green Bay in this game at 6.5. I think they could win by a touchdown.
Okay, since this is your generation, maybe a more your generation thing. Yesterday I was talking to my dad because of the Bears-Washington game.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, go Bears. And I was like, you root for teams in your division? And he was like, black and blue division. Yeah, we always root. I just, as a young man growing up, for me, I think the only time I root for teams in divisions or conferences is like college. I'll be like, oh, yeah, I want the Big Ten to do well in the college football or, like, you know what I mean? Something like that. But when it's like football or NBA, I don't want the Vikings to win. I don't want the Bears to win. I don't want the Dolphins to win. I don't want Patriots to win. Like, I don't want Philly ever to win. Like, my 3 teams, I don't want their division opponents to ever win. What is your take on that?
Me being a former Bears fan, I would have to say sometimes I do. Sometimes now when they go against each other is when I'm not rooting for them.
That's different. But I'm saying
I feel what you're saying in college too, though.
Yeah,
it's just like NBA for me too. Like I'm a Pacers fan and I'm a Pistons.
I do
fan.
root for. That's the only team I do root for in divisions. The Pacers, you know that.
Yeah.
I've always been heavy into the Pacers, but I love those teams. I just love that rivalry in the 2000s with the Pistons.
Well, I think with football, NFL football too, the divisions are so small. Like you don't have as many teams.
Yeah.
So it's I can understand you just rooting for one team, and I typically do that too. But there are certain teams that I root for just because I like them.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think
that's kind of old school. That might be a little bit old school.
Yeah, I think I just thought it was a more old school approach to it, not just like a pure bandwagon thing. Like, no, you stick with your guys that lose to the other team, and it's like, okay, I see the point. I just not for me.
But because I still have love for the Bears, and I do want them to succeed. I just like the Lions a little bit more better.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm not a Bears hater.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And that's the thing. I'm not like a hater of that division, actually. Black and blue division, don't hate. AFC East, hate.
Now, I don't care for Green Bay. I care for Green Bay when Brett was there because I was a Brett Favre fan.
Yeah, oh, God.
But I don't care for Green Bay.
Shameful. Shame you. Well, he was a baller, can't lie. All right, we got 3 games we got to get to before we get out of here. Time is running a little bit low. Washington does go on the road to play them boys this week at the White House, if you want to say. Give me Washington 2.5. They will right the ship. Cowboys stink.
Give me Washington as well. Now, if CeeDee Lamb comes back, I probably will switch that to Dallas. But as for now, yeah, give me Washington, man. I can't go with Dallas either, man.
Yeah, fuck that. Game of the week, maybe? San Francisco hosting Atlanta, 2.5. I'll take San Francisco here, even though Atlanta out the bye looked really good.
Great minds kind of think alike, because I picked San Francisco too.
Yeah, they're treading to look really good again, guys. They might make playoffs. Oh, even though they lost Fred Warner for the year.
They did lose
and
Fred Warner.
Bosa's out for the year.
That's going to hurt them.
Could be like the Lions last year where they start running the table and they're just too thin at the end of the year. So keep an eye out on that defense. They're starting to wean a little bit thin.
True indeed.
We talked about Lions already. We like them to win. We don't think they cover. Go Lions. Go Lions. Go Lions. But last game of the week, 10 p.m. Monday nighter. I won't be up for this. I'll be dead ass.
10 p.m. game? Are you
10 p.m. Yep.
Because it's in Seattle.
It's in Seattle. I'll be dead ass asleep. Seattle's hosting Houston. I'll take Houston +3.
I'm going with Seattle in this, man, and I like it because of the time you just told me about.
You'll be up, yeah. This man
up.
never sleeps.
I'm a 1 a.m.
Yeah,
guy.
this guy don't.
Got to be at work at 5.
He takes naps. This guy naps. I don't.
At 6 something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll nap at like 4 o'clock, so
nap,
you can.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you'll do.
They're at home. Seattle's a tough team now. You know, I've underestimated them. You know, Houston is trying to get it together, though. I mean, they did have a pretty tough.
I had to show you that earlier. I was like, oh, they played 2-3 going into the bye,
but I don't like the travel. I don't like the 10 o'clock start. I'll take Seattle.
Yeah, I just thought Seattle was gonna be cheeks at the beginning of this year. I was proven wrong so far, but there's still time.
There's time.
There's time to prove me right.
Hey,
it's a long season. We got 11 more weeks of this, Dre. You know where to find us.
We'll be down here in the basement.
Yep. On the X app. I never put my pics there anymore. I need to. I'm just reposting stupid stuff. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week. Love you. See you soon.
Enjoy the week.